This bout,
and this one happened. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. One punch could change everything in this battle. Beautiful counter punch. And that hook misses. Lucky that hook didn't score. Why weren't they covering up? And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This could be the end. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you, whoa, wait a minute! They're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
His stamina is off the charts. You'd like to see more jabs. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope.
And there's the bell for round two. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The champion is back. Did you see that? What's the referee thinking right now? And now they're right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do you do?
Whoa, Johnny! Are we about to see a first-round knockout? It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Can't land the jab there. The defense failed them. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt.
And there's the bell for round three. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change?
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? At some point, the corner has to say you're done. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
perfect counter shot. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. When are we going to see a jab from these two? All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. Somehow weathered the storm.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Halfway through the round and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. The stamina is off the charts. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
And there's the bell to start round 4. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Just missed with that hook. And he misses with that jab. The only fear you have with this lightweight is has he punched himself out? And they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
His stamina is... Oh, wait a minute! Will the referee stop it? Total domination with 10 seconds to go. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
On to the 5th we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
No doubt the career is winding down. How many fights do they have left? A lot of effort being exerted here. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. And down goes the swarm. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4. You are ready.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Threw the uppercut, but did not score. Swing and a miss with that left hook. We're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown. On to the 6th round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything.
Whoa, Johnny. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. Defense failed them. A much better game plan here.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Oh, and they got rocked! What a moment this is! Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Nice counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. About these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
There's a lot on the line here.
Here we go. It's round 7. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Stumbling around on Bambi legs. I don't believe what we're... Hold that thought! What a massive upset this would be. Wait long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself.
Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7. And you still want to fight.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
And he scores with the counter. He got out of the way of that right hook. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
What a massive upset this would be. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Can they finish it? Looks like trouble was averted.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Just missed with that hook. Swing and a miss with the hook. Is he going to punch himself out? Oh, wait a minute! Stumbling around in potholes. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
And there's the bell to start round 9. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Beautiful counter shot. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Unlucky to miss with that jab. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. There's a counter shot. So much for defensive abilities. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed. at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
This is when you talk about championship material.
And here comes the 10th round. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
What were they doing that round? Are they trying to get an earning out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Misses with the straight left. Thinking holding on here for a minute. An upset of the year, perhaps right before our eyes. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Incredible work rate. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That hook was off target. Is he going to punch himself out, though? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That's it, a unanimous decision win.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened, a unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan, what a result.